on Cortina Olympics, which is like crazy as somebody named Sarah Cortina, you know? Although I guess it makes sense I would share a name with the Winter Olympics, because like my whole vibe gives it, my answer to both versions of the questions, do you like to go skiing, like would be yes. So, all right, we have some mixed tax brackets in here. If you'll believe it, I was at Pilates before this. Do we have any Pilates princesses in the audience? Yeah. I like Pilates, I do. I have realized recently though, I feel like it's just like practice for sex, right? Like you go in and they have you start doing stretches, they're like, get on your hands and knees and like do cat-cow. I'm like, I think this is just doggy. But, and then they have you do like hip bridges, which is of course missionary if you're feeling nice. But I think the most like reminiscent position is what they have you do at the end of class, like when they have you get on like your stomach and like wiggle your arms and hands around. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, maybe don't picture me doing this. Like, get on your stomach, kind of wave your arms and hands around. And that is, of course, after you're done, when he's, like, gone to go get the towel, which is why the Pilates instructor calls it the finisher. So, all right, let's try another one. Do you guys know what Schrodinger's cat is? Yeah? Okay, shocking, readers. Okay, so I don't have to explain what it is now, but you know when guys are like, oh, I'm gonna, like, murder that pussy? I feel like what usually ends up happening is like Schrodinger's cat, you know, like it's simultaneously dead and alive. Meaning they think it's dead, they think they killed it, I know it's still alive. I'm just really good at playing dead. A little bit more about me. When I was growing up, I used to think I had like superpowers, you know? Like I thought that I was like a shapeshifter. But then my doctor just told me that it's called body dysmorphia. I don't really know if it's body dysmorphia or if I'm just right. Because, you know, some women have like hourglass bodies, some women have like pear-shaped bodies. Mine's kind of more like a Tiananmen Square because people just try to see me covered up, you know, like especially the Chinese government. But, I mean, look, obviously I have body image issues, but I do have a bit of a superiority complex because I never had like a full-blown eating disorder. And considering the fact I've spent like my whole life around bitchy white women, I feel like it's kind of an accomplishment. Like I feel like I'm like the blind side for anorexia, right? Like, despite all the factors working against me, like I made it out, I just like didn't fall into the wrong crowd. I mean, the crowd was Kappa Kappa Gamma, but like I made it out of the hood. It was a gated neighborhood, but like I'm actually from a sundown town. Yeah, which is why I always had somebody's son down my throat, but no, I'm just kidding. I only actually gave one blowjob before I left for college. Just seeing if you guys believe me. And it did make me think I was like gay for a little while, like not because of the guy or anything, just because right before we started hooking up, he put the Twilight Zone on in the background. So I feel like for a while, every time a guy would drop his pants, my brain would be like, you're now entering the Twilight Zone. I don't have a good taste in men, if that isn't already obvious. The last guy I was dating seriously, we were like driving in his car, talking about movies, and I was like, you know, I really used to love Call Me By Your Name, but now it kind of just makes me uncomfortable because of the whole like Armie Hammer thing. You guys know about this? Like he ate people. And he just goes, I don't think it's that bad. And I was like, what? And he was like, God forbid a guy's into some freak shit. I was like, you're so funny. Like, I assumed it was a joke, like, right until we started hooking up and he bit me. So, and then when he was like, oh, can I like eat you out? I was like, eat me out or eat me up. And then he was like, oh, can I put it in? I was like, what, like a kebab skewer? He's not even the worst, though. The worst, though, I think, is this guy I was dating in college. We were hooking up, he pulls away, he's like, can I ask you something? Because we've been seeing each other for like a few weeks, so that the question was going to be like, oh, do you want to be exclusive? Or like, what's your last name? But I go, yeah, ask away. He's like, I've been drinking every single day for the past 2 months. Do you think that makes me an alcoholic? Which is a crazy question to ask someone you just went out to drinks with. So I go, I don't know, do you wake up and crave the taste of alcohol? He's like, no, I just crave the buzz. I'm like, I'm also craving the buzz of something in my bedside drawer now, but it's fine. Yeah, never heard from him again after that. Sometimes I'm like, maybe he's like the one that got away. But I remember, how far away is 12 steps, really, right? I think I have a little bit of face card. I always people saying this, like, oh, like, face card never declines. Which, like, yeah, everyone's face is a card. Some people's cards, though, is like EBT, you know, like, it only work at, like, select retailers. shit though. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. I feel like my face card is like a Visa gift card, you know? Like, the relatives who gave it to me tell me it'll work everywhere, and then I go out and try to use it, and that doesn't really seem to be the case. So, what else can we talk about? Any jelly bean consumers in the crowd? Woo! Yeah. Why is that getting a lot? Do you guys ever play the game Bean Boozled? Yeah. So for those of you who like don't know what it is, it's like Russian roulette with jelly beans. So like you open a box of jelly beans, you get like a blue jelly bean, and it might taste like something normal like coconut, or it might taste like toothpaste. Or you get like a black jelly bean, and it might taste like licorice, or it might taste like skunk. I played this game like a lot growing up, and I feel like that's kind of just like how I date now, right? Like I approach a bowl of black beans, I'm like, might be licorice, might be skunk, only one way to find out. And I put it in my mouth and it's skunk, I'm like, fuck! I'm like, maybe if I go back this time, like maybe it'll be licorice. Maybe it'll be licorice this time. Meanwhile, I didn't fucking like licorice. I don't. I just don't. Licorice will provide for me and give me children. I always just really liked coconut. I just like never really wanted to tell anybody. Okay, so in this metaphor, licorice is men and coconut is masturbating in my bathroom. It's been great to be out here in Silver Lake. I love Silver Lake, I really do. I love the East Side. Although I shouldn't call it the East Side. I learned recently people who are from like Lincoln Heights and Boyle Heights get mad when you call Silver Lake the East Side. Do you guys know about this? Like whatever. I think we should start calling Silver Lake the Middle East, right? Like especially because I want somebody to bomb 4100. But like there's all these people walking around like there's money in these essential oils. I'm like, I know you just have foreign film interests. So all right, I've been Sarah Cortina. Give it up for